We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Watson. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to Taylor on first down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And he gets Gets this one to Ridley complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, it's Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
2-yard line.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Out of the gun, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
It's a
nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation now. But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, They've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points. Start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. We're scoreless after 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. This one caught by Isabella. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Isabella. It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Completes it to Samuel. And look at this. Big gain, but fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now a 1st down throw. Watson buying time to his left.
Oh, my God! Come on!
Jefferson, and a big turnover there.
Damn.
These guys will get the football.
Damn!
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've been playing. You just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
This is McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to tight end Kelsey. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and it's 3rd and short.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll try and pick it over McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brought down at the 39.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. He'll let one go.
This nigga cannot throw. My God, he cannot throw.
Around the 26-yard line.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of
the
him.
situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
This nigga cannot throw the ball.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what the coaches decide to do now.
What do you mean when you put one of those down?
Offensive strategy, do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game?
Not what I meant.
That supreme confidence, he's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do.
Are there only 30 times where you do that?
In what's been a scoreless first half.
You'll give up. I mean, I forgot what you call it. The seed or something.
Is there? You can drop anyone. It don't have to be like queens or kings.
I think it's the pie.
It's the pawn, right?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes. We'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Watson now on second down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. The give to Taylor. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On the draw is Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
But he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 10. They'll try the air now.
Man, oh my God! I didn't even. What is the game doing? Man, they gotta fix
this.
this.
Has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting
Wow,
next to a lover of
this
defense.
is
And we have
crazy.
had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much
goodness.
fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Now Roethlisberger. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 29, Roethlisberger. That's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And a Hits it away, and it falls down incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Here now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Ben to throw again. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Dwayne Washington. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Can't throw the ball. Lag.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And some room to maneuver. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Watson.
terrible. I gotta learn how to
real
throw.
promise
Not
here to
throw the
begin the
ball
third
over
quarter,
there
but
downfield.
ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to
I'm
start this
jacked up
third
about
quarter, get a
20
nice drive
points.
going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Second and 6.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
And
Man,
he slips up
if I
past the
lose this, is
45
all
before
my
being
fault.
tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Buccaneers.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a 5th-year running back, it's Jalen Richard. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
McCaffrey. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 25. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, Richard. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
The ball carrier.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
The tackle made.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 8-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. First and goal at the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Rosa's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The 25-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun. Watson, flush to his right. And got his man, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run on first down. Taylor. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down for... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Saints have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers 3. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The return man here, T.J. Jones. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Pick up on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
First down.
He's back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Second down and 7. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I'm so glad this game over with.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins.